Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Puck Drop here. I know it's been a long time, but my power went out. My Wi-Fi was out for like a whole hour, but we're back. We are back. We are just back for, I believe, overtime. Yes, overtime between the Devils and the Capitals. Hi, GDD Games. We'll be on for the rest of hockey today. I was supposed to have it longer, but I couldn't because everything – Columbus did lose, but because of Wi-Fi and everything, if you've been following the Discord, you know there was a raccoon in the router or whatever. Not the router, the transformer. I'm finally able to have Wi-Fi so I can stream. But we got the Devils and the Capitals in overtime. Caps were up 4-1, and the Devils came back to make it 4-4. Devils at center ice. Severson dropped it back, and he'll move it over from Zaka as well. It's turned in back through and taken across right from the sideboards. They'll move it up and continue to play it through for the Devils right off the wall. Severson tries for Hughes. Still nothing there. Moved it across and now back at center. It's Ty Smith. Why are you scared? Are you a Caps fan? Are you a Caps fan or a Devils fan? Why would you be scared? We'll go to the Red Wings game right after this as it's backhanded through to the blue line. Handed off. Dropping over. Hughes is there. Hughes holding. Tries to dipsy doodle his way through. Devils fan. Okay, yeah, absolutely. As Backstrom sends this over. He moves in front for Ovechkin. Backstrom to the goal. This deflected away. The Devils try to get to center. They cannot. Good play by Ty Smith to get this Caps in front. They score. And the Capitals do come back and win, but the Devils will get a point in this game when they were left for dead. So that's something good there as Washington wins. All right. There we go. Washington wins this game. All right. Switch the hats and let's see what else is going on. Here, the NHL, of course. Buffalo and Philly in a shootout. Jets won. Panthers won. Late in the third period, there's Nashville and Carolina. There's still some time between Detroit and Tampa. Nathan, hey, you know what? We said we were going to do that game anyway, so whatever happens in Carolina and Nashville, that'll happen when it happens. Also, New York Islanders won in a shootout. So here we go. We'll do the Red Wings and the Lightning game right now. Ooh, nice. Nice GDD games. And this can be brought back down again, and Detroit Sedina just had a shot on the goaltender, and they've never been able to win. The Red Wings just not been able to so far, but hopefully something. Just the way it is, as Grice makes a good save there. Let me just switch everything here. It says New Jersey Devils at Washington Capitals. Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll go to Dallas, Chicago once this game is over. But here we go. I did not, Nathan. I told you it didn't work, but I just waited for the Wi-Fi to come back, and it did. Run it back for the Red Wings to move it through. They'll control this to center ice, and, I kind of got myself pumped up for this game by watching some highlights of the 2014-2015 playoffs where the Red Wings and the Lightning and all of what happened there. You'll hear it better on the TV when it comes back. Right now, I can broadcast it on the phone because the TV. Oh, here we go. All right, ready to go. Ready to go for real. I am here. No, it was a fantastic idea. Let me update the description. Also, the Devils won. The Devils lost in overtime, 5-4. But they were down 4-1. They forced overtime, and Vrana won it for the Caps. But here we go. As this is moved up and blocked away, the Red Wings have the lead 3-2, thanks to Dylan Larkin. Here we go. It could be moved through. And dropped it up again. The Red Wings, there's Ernie. He scored a goal today, former Tampa Bay Lightning player. Detroit Red Wings have not won a game against Tampa this year. Their last win in this building against the Bolts, and they haven't played all year in this building, though. Last game in the building against the Bolts that they have won came last year in a shootout against the Red Wings, or against the Lightning, excuse me, as this puck comes off of Grice, and he makes the save and moves away. They haven't won a regulation in the regular season against Tampa, I don't think, since 2016, and they haven't won in regulation in Tampa, or in regular season in Tampa since 2011. This is a team the Red Wings always have trouble beating, so to beat them here would be incredible. But here we go. Oh, what I was saying about the jerseys was at commercial we should talk about the which jersey I will wear as Chernak shoots and he scores. What a pass by Maroon. What a shot there by Chernak. And it's 3-3. Face off one by Detroit, though. And taken away by the Lightning to move that again. But as I was saying is, yes, I saw your jerseys at commercial. Yep, they just scored. Chernak, puck in front, and a stop made by Grice. But as I was saying, we could talk about which player you would want to, you would wear on a jersey if you had a choice of any team. As there's a hooking penalty being called, I believe, against the Lightning. So at commercial, we can talk about that. And let me, I know Josh was really into this, so I'm going to actually ask him if he wants to. 9:55 to go in the third. We'll start it again. We're going to go, but for all of us, we're going to go alphabetically. Like cities. So we start in Anaheim. Hi, look what I sent to the Discord. Yeah, so Josh, I don't know if you missed it, but back with the thing with the Wi-Fi, we didn't have power. I actually lost power again later after I had Wi-Fi out, and then lost Wi-Fi again. There was a raccoon in a transformer, so that was the deal at what was gone so long. So I actually didn't miss the Devils game. Well, I mean, I missed most of it, but the Wi-Fi came back just for overtime as Sedina shoots in, but the Devils quickly lost in overtime to Vrana. But here we go. So we're right back in the game. But, Josh, once we get to commercial, we're going to start again alphabetically. So starting with Anaheim, I know you said Henrique, who you would buy a jersey of. We'll have this Red Wings game as long as it lasts, and then we'll go to Dallas and Chicago for the end of the stream. So that is what we're going to start with. We'll start with Anaheim once we hit commercial. We've got 9 minutes left in the third as the Red Wings force it out to center. And Bobby Ryan, he dipped that back and tried to drop it off. You can also pick old players like Bobby Ryan for Anaheim or Ottawa who played for a team but are not on that team anymore. They have to have at least played for that team once. Can't make up a jersey. Can't have an Oilers Mario Lemieux jersey or something like that. Can't do that. That's awesome. That all your San Diego Padres stuff. I just saw it. Pretty cool. Dropped it back down into the Detroit zone. Shot around. Red Wings, who, as I said, have gone 6 years without a regulation win in Tampa Bay or in Detroit, and it was in Detroit, against the Lightning. They beat the Lightning for the first time, though, in any way last season in a shootout in Hockey Town after getting drilled in Tampa. And as I've said, they've gone over a decade without beating the Lightning in the regular season in Tampa. The last time they defeated the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa Bay was Game 5 of the 2015 Eastern Conference quarterfinals in the playoffs. Anaheim, Henrique, the Red Wings jerseys, oh yeah, those are incredible. Zetterberg was my favorite. Those are some really, really nice jerseys. And for sure, definitely that Zetterberg jersey you said is definitely expensive. As it's brought in for Sorelli, hands it off. Hedman drops off to Braden Point. Point with the puck going around Glendening. He chops it in behind to Kaiser with the good hit there. To Kaiser. Now Philip Hronek still with the puck. There's a shot by Chernak. It hit the post, never went in. Oh, it looked like it had gone in the net for a second. The wide open goal was close for 4-3 Bolts, but he hit the post. Braden Point throws it in, and the Lightning are back on. It got fanned off. A shot as Fabry just was able to find his way through there. Over to Mantha. Back from Matthew Joseph. And over again. Back in behind the net. Robbie Fabry was there, but just nothing doing with that circumstance. Maroon got back checked off. Here's Matthew Joseph sending it to the blue line. Mikhail Sergachev. Sergachev to the corner. And it's thrown over from Nemeth, and now Christian Juice over the glove of Joseph, and it's piled to center. And now slap-shotting this in is Jan Ruda. A bobbling puck. Oh, and a Red Wing nearly turned it over. Juice, the former captain, he does. It's over the glove of a leaping basketballist Tampa Bay Lightning player. Just the way he was going down forward. Yanni Gore to the goal! Oh, and he's checked off the puck. Great defensive play by Detroit. Shot by Ruda is blocked. And the Red Wings try to file this to center. Philip Sedina chases the play, but Jan Ruda beats it to him. It goes off of Stamkos, who sends it to the corner wall. 5:38 to go in the third. This is a jostling puck, and it makes its way to the center wall. Lightning will move in. Here's Grace. Grace will pitch this up the boards. Bang through Sedina, can't go grab it. Here's Sharonak, pass off, that's juggled and now held by Steven Stamkos. The heart and soul captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning pushing it through, and really who I see is Steve Yzerman of Detroit just moved it through. Yeah, I like the Bertuzzi. I like all of the Red Wings jerseys, no question. I'm a stickler for nostalgia, though, as it's dropped in through there. Sharonak, another shot. He's been the most dangerous Tampa Bay Lightning player as it is stopped by Grace to the skate. Now with the stick of Sedina. He sends it off. Red Wings move. 3-on-2. Drop back. Brome. Here's a shot. Save made by Vasilevsky. Looking for the puck. He got it with 4:47 to go. And that was a great chance by Gagne in. But here's the shot that hit the crossbar of the skate and then the inside of the post. And almost went in to make it 4-3 Lightning, but it's still 3-3. Thanks to Sharon. Well, who is rating? Who is rating? I always appreciate when people rate, obviously. And then I'd like to know too, so I can tell you guys to go and subscribe and go on their channel and do that because we're a good community. Oh, nice! I appreciate that. He's rated me before. Obviously, you guys. Oh, you're trying to start one? No, that's fine. Yeah. I would like a rate from him, but I'm not begging. I'm not the beggar. He's rated me before. He's a really great guy. I appreciate it. That gesture, definitely. And just so you know, so how you doing? Once the Red Wings game is over, I won't be over. You can let him know. I'll be streaming Dallas and Chicago after this game is over. So if you want to let him know that, you can. But that'll be after this game is over, unless that Nashville game is still going on. I don't think it is, though. Philly won in a shootout, and Carolina won in overtime after being up 2-0. Stall from Slavin. So yeah, they go right to Chicago and Dallas. Dallas is up though. They barnstormed Chicago 5-1. It looks like they're putting to piece their game. Well, no. So how you doing? I don't do every game every time. That's not true. I don't do every game every time, and sometimes I'll call it a night before every game's done, but usually I'll try to if I can. But that was an 8:30 start anyway, which was early for me. So not early for me, but it's earlier than because tomorrow's an 11 o'clock start, and that's a game that I have to do. That's Vancouver. Also, if anybody's wondering for tomorrow's start, I will not be. I will actually be starting earlier than 11 o'clock. I'll be starting at 7 because the Wild and the Vegas are playing. So Wild and the Vegas. Wild and the Knights are playing. So we have double stream. Wild and Knights and then Canucks and Canadians. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do I like CBJ? I don't hate them, but I'm not really a fan of them. I don't really care. I mean, I support them a little bit because you're there, and I love their organization. I just don't like the team that much. This is a spun to the boards and thrown off the wall. He came across it. Here's Braden Point shooting wide. I think he had Grace beaten anyway. Again, a commercial, we can do the jerseys. Here's Glendening pushing off Sergachev. Yeah. I'm not going to do it now. You can send me them. I won't do it now, but I can do it off stream. It'll just be easier for me to do it off stream so I don't miss like a play. It's chipped and glamped in. There's trying to get away from it. There's Stahl. Red Wings out to center ice and shot in by Chernak. Gagne with a hit on Chernak. And here's Matthew Joseph. And now Chernak. Back away, Ryan McDonough. Juggled off center. Matthew Joseph with the puck. Joseph goes through. Dropped off. Gagne sends it to center ice. And are they calling a penalty here? And against who? No, I think maybe it was an offside. Yeah, I think that's what's being called. Yeah, I will definitely rate them, but probably not on air. Which console do I play? I play a lot. I play Xbox. I play... if you're talking Xbox PS, I'm an Xbox guy. But I also play Nintendo Switch. And I still have the old Nintendo DS that I play. I don't play it anymore, but I do also have a Wii at home. But if you're talking about the two main ones, I'm an Xbox guy. But I don't have Xbox Live. So if you're wondering about doing that, I don't have Xbox Live. I'm thinking of buying it, but I don't know. Larkin will try to pitch this off the board. And you know what? Before the middle of this year, that puck normally stays in bounds, and it won't be delayed game. But the reason, not on bounds, but in play, the reason it didn't go in play was because it gets banked off the glass in front of the nets. But that glass has been removed because of COVID. I wouldn't even say restrictions, just fears. Score. The score is 3-3, but you can see it in the description. So I think that's why Nathan just timed you out. Haha. That's annoying. You know my thing with the cartridge in the bottom. Oh, God. Not for that, yes. Hammered out to Kaiser. 90 seconds left. Matthias Brome trying to send this through. It comes to center, and that's now Rasmussen. Dropping it off to Brome. Brome shooting around. Next time, just give him a warning, though, bro. Nathan. Sent in for the Red Wings. There's a shot. Larkin. Oh, steered up high. Almost gloved down, but just steered up high by the goaltender, Vasilevsky. Going to drive this away from Hedman. There's a point shot. It going behind. Rasmussen goes down. Dylan Larkin on his toes, trying to get it away from Goudreau. Goudreau has his hands up saying, I didn't hook him. There's no penalty call. Larkin trying to get it away from McDonough. There's active sticks for the Red Wings, and they stay back at center. They'll drop off. A shoot in would not be a bad idea, just to kill time here if they believe, as this is juggled off. You don't want to be fending the last seconds in regulation, in your own zone. And they'll be shot in. Vasilevsky with it. He'll hand it down to McDonough. And for Ernie. Lightning. Back for the puck, but taken away off the wall for the Red Wings to try to steer this through. Good forecheck. It'll be moved in. No Bertuzzi, but there is Larkin now finally for the Red Wings. So what to look for whenever may pass for more offense, as they really benefited off of Larkin. He had the go-ahead goal until Chernak scored. Now it'll be important to have him because he's probably going to start once overtime is, and we're going to go to overtime. Tied at 3. Yeah, it has a strike system for copyright, of course. But here we go. Overtime. We'll go back to overtime. The last game in Michigan between these two teams went to overtime, and the Red Wings won 5-4 in a shootout. Fabry. That was last year. It's the first game against these teams that have gone to overtime this season. In the first game in Detroit, the Red Wings got shelled, I think, 7-3 the first meeting, and then they ended up losing, I believe, 2-1 also in Amalie. These teams will play 5 more times. this year. 3 more times in Detroit and 2 more times in Tampa Bay.
Extra time and up around 3% from the last 5 seasons of games that required overtime or shootout. And we mentioned how many have gone already tonight with 4 games final. And now
that's a good one. I like that one. I'm not a huge fan, believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan of the Red Wing on the side of the hat. I'm not. It is nice, but they're showing the game I'm talking about. But I'm not a huge fan of that. What a move, Fabry, to beat them. That really killed the Dragon because the Red Wings were fighting. It never beat Tampa anywhere, and this was even though they're a divisional foe since 2013. But here we go. The Red Wings 1-3. Although I like the Red Wing logo in the middle. I was saying on the hat, but the Red Wings 1-3 all time this season in overtime. A loss to Chicago, to Dallas, and I actually forget the other loss in Florida. And the Chicago loss and the Florida loss was in this building. The only overtime win came against Columbus in this building. They have not won in overtime on the road, and they're 1-2 in overtime in Detroit. The Lightning will bring it up. Dropped off. Edmund. He can get the puck to the net. Remember, he got to the puck to the net with 0.1 on the clock in Chicago to win in overtime. Yeah, it's actually not bad, but it's not. I like the Red Wing logo in the middle of the hat. I don't like it on the side of the hat. It's too big for me at the side, too. As a broken stick, to get back, Gord trying to harass, and turnovers is how the Red Wings lose in overtime. We know that. They'll move up again. Dropped it to the corner. It's the domestic off. He holds back to center ice. Possession is the name of the game in overtime. McDonough goes to the bench, and the Lightning are going to make changes. Anthony Mantha goes back in his own zone. 4 minutes to go, and they are in front of the new look Red Wings to pull this back along as DeKaiser. DeKaiser behind the net. Yeah, that's what I was. Right, that's what I meant. DeKaiser sent away. These guys are going to play each other on 7 o'clock on Thursday. I'll have that game as well for you here on the puck drops. Here's it. Sedina behind the net. Sedina dragging left circle. Philip Sedina hands it off at the left circle. And they're going to go back to center ice. It's moved in for the captain, Larkin. He had the assist and the only goal, the game winner in overtime against Columbus. Remember, he got the puck to the net, and then Larkin shoots. Oh, behind Vasilevsky. He has the puck, and he holds on. If that bobbled a little bit, it might have went off his back and into the net. But still, with the 23rd shot on goal for Detroit, still nothing there. As I was saying, Larkin got the puck to the goalie in the only win in overtime Detroit had this year. And that was, if you remember, the goal that it really was Larkin's goal that just hit Bertuzzi's body and it rocketed past Elvis Merzlikins in the Columbus Blue Jackets. And now that's Sergachev with the puck. Dropped it back from him and another pass. Back to Sergachev now. Yanni Gord will send this in, and the Red Wings have possession. They can't break yet. Christian Juice got hammered at the wall. Red Wings trying to push it over. Juice, and a head pass away is Fabry. Fabry backhands it to the boards, and Juice also continues to play that. And he was rushing by himself, but the other Detroit players were tired, so they had to go change. He didn't have the rush he wanted, and it's thrown in front. 2-on-1 for Tampa. Back for Coleman. He scores. And, of course, it's the former Devil. And the Lightning beat Detroit in overtime. 4-3. They come back, and they win a competitive game for Detroit. But in Detroit, the Lightning are 3-0 in the season against the Red Wings, and hopefully Detroit can solve the hex on Thursday. And it's Tyler Johnson to Blake Coleman right up high through the net. guy who started the season last year with New Jersey and started the season with the Cup champs after winning the Cup last year. In fact, he had the final goal of the NHL season last year in the Stanley Cup final. He scores the winner and downs Detroit. So that's really disappointing, but Tampa wins. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Obviously, the Blackhawks. Let's edit this up.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on select vehicles, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry, the world changed. And so, I'm doing this. I'm that they don't pay for locals out of gold. That's the reason why you go so much. We Irish, we love stability.
Nathan's a Red Wings fan, so that's the idea there.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
But please stop pushing people out. So let's take a ask there.
Just a normal human. Resident Alien, watch the latest episode.
Okay, guys, we can do it. We're going to start now. We're going to talk about teams' jerseys. So for me, I'd probably say Pronger, like an 07 Pronger jersey. And you said Henrique, Josh, right? All right, Nathan, what Ducks jersey would you wear? If you had to pick a player, what jersey would you get a jersey of?
Driving uninsured because of the high cost of car insurance, a bad credit rating, too many tickets, or accidents are keeping you from getting the coverage you need? Stop ducking the reasons for not having car insurance and visit DuckDuckAuto.com. DuckDuckAuto.com offers coverage options for as little as $20 down and no monthly payments.
Who won? Tampa Bay, 5-4 in overtime. 4-3 in overtime. Blake Coleman had the overtime winner on a 2-on-1 from that's a good idea. From Tyler Johnson. But we will have a second intermission right now. For the third period, we'll have the final period between Chicago and Dallas. Yeah. Go ahead and send it. But okay. So the second team then. All right, second team, Arizona. For me, it would be like one of those 2012 jerseys, Shane Doan, or even Ekman Larson. That would probably be. Oh no! You know who I would pick? No, not Shane Doan. You know who I'd pick? I would pick Vibrata, or who else was on that line? Who else was on that big line that they had?
9 games tonight in the NHL, 5 of them have needed overtime or shootout.
Martin Hansel, not Vibrata. I would have had probably like a 2012 like that whiteout type jersey with Martin Hansel. You meant Ekman Larson, yeah.
All right, so we head to OT, the defending Stanley Cup champs, trying to take it to the Detroit Red Wings. They've had a tough season this year, and it is Blake Coleman who wins it, beating Thomas Greiss.
Textbook breakout. Sergachev on the long stretch pass, and Tyler Johnson puts it right in Blake Coleman's wheelhouse, who's able to one-time that one to the top shelf.
Florida Panthers trailing Carolina and Tampa Bay in that Central Division, but having a great season on the power play here. And it's Columbus. Jonas Corposalo making a big save on Barkov.
Yeah, this Florida power play moves it around nicely. That is a big-time save by Corposalo, trying to give his team a chance to win.
Florida leading at 2-1 here, and on the power play, Owen Tippett puts it home.
Barkov's doing or getting it done for Florida. We expect that. And even young players like Owen Tippett, who's going to bomb for a shot. KT contributed to score on that.
The Carolina Hurricanes hosting Nashville. Overtime needed in this one as well.
Emmanuel Larson. Yeah, Ekman Larson. For Boston, Boston for me would be like those winter the Winter Classic jersey. You know what I mean for me? The Winter Classic like 20s jersey that has the bear and it says Boston. 2016 Winter Classic, Patrice Bergeron. No question for me for Boston. I know Josh would never wear a Bruins jersey. I know that, but. You don't have to say one if you don't want to. If you're like from Boston, like I would never wear a Bruins jersey ever, even if I love the guy. I would never. You would seriously wear a Ray Bork jersey? But like I never wear a Rangers jersey.
Discover new rules. You're responsible for unauthorized purchases on your card. So I won't have to pay for what the turtle people buy. No. That's my fraud-fighting turtle. Nice one, Rupert. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter. You know what beats next-day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
At Domino's, we're more than just classic hand-tossed pizza for
Okay, I would definitely wear a Bergeron like that. All right. Buffalo Sabres. Oh, there's a lot. I would wear a Hasek with the old 90s jerseys, you know, with the silver bison. I would wear a Drury or a Finneganoff or Vanek, Banana Slug. Also, I'd wear silver Buffalo 90s Michael Pekka as well. That's another one I would do. Eichel? No, I don't. I wouldn't wear any Sabre now or any new Sabres jersey now.
You know, I never doubted him. I did for a second, but it's gone now.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.
Colin? Nah, I wouldn't get any new players, personally. Personally, if I had to pick one, I think I'd pick a silver Michael Pekka. I don't know why. I really like Pekka with the Sabres. So one of those silver old Bison 90s, I'd definitely take a Pekka. Like, that would be really cool. Like, that'd be one jersey that I would wear, like, a lot for some reason.
Takes that puck to net and in the pass across. Tristan Jarry, look at the save right here. Call the police because the Sabres just gets robbed. Oh my goodness, sure.
I wish the first 58 minutes were as exciting as the final two. This was an awesome sequence. Tristan Jarry standing tall, big time pad saves. Pittsburgh gets out of the 4-2 win.
33 saves for Tristan Jarry.
Okay, I'll look at it now. If you're wondering, not if you're wondering, right? If you're wondering, what? I'm looking for it right